Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we come to you from the banks of the Missouri River and Omaha, Nebraska. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Shamrocks of Omaha. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Ward to throw right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Next to the score, Shamrock 7, Titans nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. 60 Maverick, Viking, 18.
Ward. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19, cut, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Now Ward. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw, here's Ward. Down inside the 10. And the Titans are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
60 Bobcats, 6 Dragons, 60. 79 Broncos. Warriors, 70. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
About a half-yard from the end zone, third and goal.
Get it.
Off the option, that's complete. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal. Play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Ready.
They start the drive with Cook. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So what an exciting time here in this great American city. When you looked at the most likely places for a relocated team to move to, thought about London, Mexico City, maybe St. Louis, San Diego, but no, the decision was made. This is the place this ownership group wanted to move the team to. And if the early returns are any indication, they made the right call. What a scene. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Titans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he's got room. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. And it'll be intercepted. And the Titans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
Rig alert, rig alert. 19 Tiger, 19 Pioneer.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From his own end zone, it's Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Liking 18. Ready.
On 1st down, Tyson. He finds some open field here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. This is 2nd and 8.
60 Maverick. 60, cut, Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cut 19, cut.
Here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
79 Broncos, Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now, Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And he's got his big tight end here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Ready, set.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Going for it, here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Quad rack. Here we go. Set. 10 flat. Set.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Black ultra. Down.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The guy's man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. Now he's going to step up and run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Yellow, 22, set.
They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Okay, ready? Green, come on, set. 52, blue, right, white. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
Ready, set.
There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set, hut. Yellow, 40, set.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On the double.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
On the ready.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Set. Ready. Blue 32. Hunt.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. Now, this feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Dragons, Viking, 18. 79. Ready.
To throw is Ward. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Mustang 19.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now an audible here into something else. In motion goes the tight end. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 30. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Trap 50, trap 60. There we go. Trap. Warriors, trap the 60. Trap the...
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Two yards to go, 2nd down.
Get up. 70 Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. One-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and get them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. He'll look to throw. He finds his rookie running out from Tennessee. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
Ready. Set. 60 red. 60 red.
Now this time he'll look to throw. This is caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. James Cook with career touchdown number 156. That ties it with Terrell Owens for 5th all time. And the Shamrocks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Come on, come on.
In motion is Phillips. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. From here to run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Back to throw. More. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. More. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes,
James Cook with career touchdown number 157, moving him past Terrell Owens and into a tie with Randy Moss for 4th on the all-time list. And the Shamrocks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ready?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Dragon 60. Ready, let's go.
Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
60 Bison. Ready.
Now Ward. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Again, it's Ward. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Down.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ready. Block 40. Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here that's complete. There'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43, claws red. Hut.
They're going to look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Set, ready. Drill, grit, cluster, 6. Red, cycle. Black shot. Ready, ready, ready.
They're going to try and throw. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Turnover on down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
White, white.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
This is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. And they rattle off a big one. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
95.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. James Cook with career touchdown number 158. That pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place all time. And the Shamrocks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Titans 7. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
At the 35.
Hey!
To throw, here's Ward. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
And the Titans first down.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Now a 2nd and 10.
Drop 50, drop 50.
Off the play fake, Ward. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Ready, set.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Going for it. Here's Ward. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs.
6, mega, 50, quick, set, go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked in the end zone. They're glad he brought it out all the way across midfield into enemy territory.
And don't think for a second that some teammates didn't tell him to stay in the end zone, right? What he did there, to me, was the equivalent of baseball running through the third base coach's signal to stop at third.
It's only good if you're safe.
And he ended up, to me, this counts as safe. That's a great return.
They'll run on 1st down. Tyson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First down, Titans.
60. Let's go now.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
Here's Ward. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Hold it ready. Ready.
Quickly completed to the right flat. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They get this out left. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think you might not be dialing that up again.
Well, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
45, white, black ultra. Ready.
2nd and 6. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Well, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Get up. Wrap up.
Throwing now, Ward. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Ready, break.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. On 3rd down, Tyson. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Play after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Ready.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He'll look to throw. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Black shot. Steal. Black. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Here we go. Set, home.
Cook up the gut. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
As to you said big third down, I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Set. 45. Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. A really nice gain of 25 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
Yeah, pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Ready?
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Black, 95.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
On the
3rd and 9 here.
Ready. Smash. Red 50. Green. Red. Yellow. Hut.
Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Blue, 32. Yellow. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Ready up.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22. White. Red, cycle. 6, mega. Hut.
Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Shamrocks are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.
Chill, not on the side.